It does look a little weird. I just have an empty milk.
Yeah,
It's road milk. I do have the empty milk bottle right next to my bed, so it did look like I was drinking milk at night with a little nipple on it.
A giant toddler.
Now we're made for bed, guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Forget We Said That. I'm Relytan.
I'm Alyssa, right?
And I'm Legion Lion.
And I'm Brandon.
What?
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
very special episode of Forget We Said That today. I mean, we can start off by saying we are definitely in person.
Yeah, like
here
together, finally,
Yeah.
like shooting an episode.
Right.
And naked.
Yeah.
And naked.
Yeah, you'll never know. This isn't a Joe Rogan podcast. You can't see us, but it's true.
And like
That was actually one of my stipulations. I said we all had to be naked for me to be on the podcast. So.
$50 a piece.
So how's it feel, Brandon, to be on the famous podcast?
It's been a long time coming. You guys finally matched my demands. So now here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Had to go across the country to do it.
The check will be in the mail. We'll definitely set that out
we had to
Yeah.
pull it all together. I did have to sell my house.
Make a couple car payments.
Yeah, so I got repoed on my car, but it's in the garage downstairs.
Trust me, it'll be worth it.
But yeah, no, it's good to have you on.
Yeah, we're currently in a small hotel room in the worst hotel, I should say, right now, doing this podcast.
I mean, I'm sure we will be telling the stories. Maybe
Yeah,
this is a
eventually.
teaser. It's not not this
Our
episode.
own personal episode of Hotel Hell.
But what a good bait for a follow-up listen for any listeners of this one.
All right. I just want to all be about the trip because I know a lot of it's just going to be about this hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good chunk,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then like the last 10 minutes, it's like, then we went here and here, but don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Fucking people.
But yeah, no, I mean, we've had an interesting time. I was telling them I had a really interesting time coming down here. I mean, it wasn't that bad. For me, it was about a 14-hour drive. And I did it in one day. I left at 5 a.m. And I think, or 6, more like 6. Actually, it was more like 6:30. Okay, it wasn't quite 7. I will say that. I was trying to leave at 5 or 6, and it ended up being like 6:30. But yeah, everybody else can, I guess, tell you about their trip down when it comes time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know if I do know that obviously Legion had to fly in, and I guess and you guys had to fly in from California, but not quite as long.
No.
No, not nearly as long.
Yeah. So would you say 6 hours just to get to the mainland?
To the mainland, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone listening, that's what us Hawaiians call like the rest of the United States.
Yeah.
So we don't associate, I guess, with the rest of y'all.
I would have thought you said like lower 48. No, I guess, I don't know. That's what
Higher
we call
48.
us. Yeah, the higher 48.
It was cool. I mean, the flights that we took were pretty cool. I think the first one was 3 hours, second one an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Barely had a layover. It was my kids' first time flying. Our first time flying as a family.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But it was really smooth. At first, Amara was real anxious about it, but then as she got over it, Hattie did not care at all. She
Really?
was pumped. She had the window open the whole time. She's all, if you need to hold my hand, you can. I'm like, what? She's just full on adventure.
Yeah, she doesn't hesitate on any of that kind of stuff. She's just like, what are we doing? Flying to the moon? Cool, let's go.
Let me get my shoes on.
Impressive. I like that.
But it was cool. It was a very good trip. I didn't have to take any sedatives to get myself
I'm
here.
proud of you.
Thank you. And the trip here was cool. Landing.
One landing was a little
It was a little rough.
rushed.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
would say, like, the guy was like, I'm gonna put this thing on the ground right now.
Yeah.
But
You guys ready? I'm hitting the brakes.
yeah, every other part of the flights were super smooth actually, and I did have a little bit of a sedative because it was included with my ticket.
You mean,
I had a little rum and coke.
I was going to say 10 shots of whiskey or
2 or something in the morning.
Yes, it is 2 a.m. You don't have to even have dinner. It's like, it's free.
It's free, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Whatever.
I mean, Yeah, no, yeah. Whenever I fly, I always think I'm gonna like get a bunch of drinks, and then I'm like, wait, I'm gonna have to pee 15 times.
Exactly.
And it's
Yeah.
just like that's not worth it to me. I'd rather be like almost halfway dehydrated on the flight.
Which
Right.
it will be.
Yeah,
Once it starts going.
It's so dry. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's how it is. Yeah. And it's like, so yeah, I always just kind of, I usually have a pretty good time flying. I kind of just, space out, have my neck pillow, just kind of like stand rigid, sit rigidly in my
It's
seat.
the only way you can stand on
Yeah,
this flight. It's like,
yeah, it's
rigid as
like-
fuck.
Okay. And then it's just like, please be over. But sometimes if I don't have other people, it's happened a couple times to me when I'm like, have the row to myself, which usually on shorter flights, I think around Europe, that would happen sometimes. They're like, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like from Chicago even to like London. Wasn't even that crowded one time, but I guess it was kind of late. I had like a whole aisle to myself, and I was just like, I was laying down the whole time, and of course the stewardess had to come by and be like, you gotta get out. Yeah. Like when we were landing or whatever. So it was like, that makes sense. Yeah, I know.
She just
Sorry,
has
man, I'm enjoying the 3-for-1 special.
Yeah, I know.
this is like 3 different seatbelts, one for your legs, mid body, and
I'm
chest.
in.
I'm safe.
In my coffin.
Dude, all the flights I go on, they're like so packed. Just like so packed. I don't know. When I was like a little kid, I feel like when I went to Disneyland, there was like at least like one row super in the back that was just open. But not anymore. Now it's just like, yeah, back to back. Hey, can you check any bags in? Because we have a super full flight. I'm like, fuck no.
Right.
First of all, I'm not checking anything else in.
Yeah, it was packed on each plane.
Yeah, both of them were. I think the second one was actually full. I
Yeah.
think that's what they
It
said.
was
And the
full.
other one must have had maybe just a couple of seats empty because, yeah, it was packed. There was a lot of people. So, and it was fun watching the baggage guys because, like, there was a dude or somebody that brought a literal, like, small ladder.
Yeah.
Like, and we're just like, I'm watching the guys throwing the bags in. They're doing their thing when this ladder comes up and they all look at each other like, who the fuck brought this?
Yeah.
What?
And a tote box.
And then, yeah, one of those roughneck tote boxes, the yellow and black ones.
Sealed with duct
with,
tape.
with duct tape and zip ties, and they looked at each other again, and they were like, "Should we let this on?" And I'm sitting there looking at them like, "Should you let that on?" And then they
Push
just,
the window.
then they just chucked it in. I was like, "Well, it's on."
Bro just needs to get to the construction site in another on the other side of the country.
I guess.
Apparently. I feel like they'd provide that for you, but I guess wherever he's going, he wants to bring his own
The
tools.
shipping on that ladder was ridiculous. He's like, it was
He
cheaper
wanted to
to
ship
get
his
it.
stuff.
Yeah, he had to bring it on the flight with him. It was cheaper.
He pays for an extra seat. No, it can sit here. It holds.
That's where my helmet goes, the
Yeah.
extra seat.
It's helmet and tools. Yeah. It's very strange. But I mean, it was cool when we landed in the airport, the Louis Armstrong Airport. Man, it's so different from like all the other airports, and they have like the music playing and
It's all jazz.
It's all
Everything's
jazz.
jazz.
Yeah.
That makes me think because like New Orleans is just like entertainment. It's like kind of like a Vegas kind of
Right.
place, right? So like, there's no like nobody's flying in for business,
Right.
really.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
so it's just like it's just pure entertainment, I'd imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Even if you come here for conferences, like my friend Beatrice, she came here for a conference about a month or so ago, and she said, yeah, like people they'll go to it, and then right after they're on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's I mean, even if it is a business trip, like you're in,
Yeah,
it's
you're
New Orleans.
still-
Like
Yeah.
they chose New Orleans for a reason.
exactly, and it's been interesting for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely get more into it. I
For
mean,
sure.
once again, a bit of a teaser. I mean,
For sure. Stay tuned.
yeah. Well, but in Legion, did you have any any interesting stories for your trip then?
Nah, it's pretty uneventful,
Yeah, I
honestly.
guess he's pretty used to it. Like
Yeah.
that was their whole like first time travel or flying. Well, the kids at least,
Mhm.
or as a family kind of thing. And but it's standard fare for Legion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
glad
That's
you're
like getting on the
traveling,
bus for him.
yeah. I mean, I honestly, I wish I could be like you and like
I
drive
know.
or take a train or
Yeah.
something.
I feel so lucky when I
Yeah.
think about it. Like whenever we have something, like every time I have the option to drive, it's just like, how amazing is that?
Well, why don't I just get in my car? Yeah.
Speaking of,
Uh,
like segueing because I've been holding out on a story.
all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
We've been waiting
I'm
for
like-
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay, yeah. So the most interesting thing that happened to me, I did. I left at like 6:30, and it was going really smoothly. I was having the best drive ever. And I think I made it through down south through Illinois. I was telling these guys earlier, it is I'm from northern Illinois. You go south, going more and more south, it gets more and more rural, more and more fucking redneck, fucking country ass country down there.
Country.
And but it's nice. And also, it's like I was telling them the southernmost point of Illinois, which I think the southernmost town is Cairo. And I believe, and if maybe I'd have to look it up, I believe it's below or almost below or right on the Mason-Dixon line, which is supposed to be the difference between North and South, right. In America. So that's cool. It gets worse and worse. Then you hit Missouri, and it's hell on earth. Not really. It's nice. It's nice country, and it's actually kind of cool because like the trees just get like bigger. Like, and I mean, like, once you hit Mississippi, it feels more like around here, where there's like, just like, it's not, I don't want to say swamp, but like, it just gets greener and maybe just more, I don't know, like just a little bit more untamed because it's very rural out there. But I will say the people in Mississippi are really nice because I stopped at a gas station and everything's going real smooth. I had already stopped once, I think, for gas. So this is my second stop. I think I really only have to do 2 stops for gas, which is that kind of gives you the idea of how not bad it is, how not bad the drive is really, and it's very straight. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm so glad I don't have to drive over mountains, like to get.
It's like all flat.
Yeah, it's flat as hell. But like when I have to go to California, it is. I hate some of those mountain passes. Oh my god! Oh, it's through Colorado. I almost got hit by an actual rock a few years ago. Really? Like I was driving in, like around a curve, and there was a big truck in front of me. I don't know if he did something or what, but like all of a sudden there was a bunch of dust I saw, and I thought maybe the truck just kicked something up or something. But no, there was like this huge boulder. I don't know the size of. I don't even know. Huge, the size of a person or something. You know what I mean? like it was gigantic, and it was like still spinning and doing something. I don't know. It was still like rolling. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck happened? Like if that was me instead of that truck there, it might have like smashed into my like door or something. Right. I don't know.
Yeah. It is scary driving.
Yeah. I feel like green shelled you in March.
Yeah, dude, I almost got or blue shell. Definitely something shelled. Yeah, no, it was gonna be bad. But luckily that never happened. And then like at night when you're like going through those like curves and there's like things above you and or you know what I mean, like when the highway splits and it's up and down. Yeah, I don't know. It's awful. But this is so nice. Nice and smooth, all the way flat. I'm getting lower elevation, right? I guess I'm going downhill, kind of, or pretty much straight.
Slightly.
Yeah, well, I mean, like New Orleans. We're below sea level right now. But in Illinois, I'm probably about at sea level, maybe like slightly higher, like by like a couple meters.
Or like 100 feet.
Yeah, it's very, very little. But anyway, the second time I stop, I'm thirsty as hell, but I do have in my trunk some nice ice water. Oh yeah, Alyssa was making fun of me because I filled up like bottles full of water, and one of them was a milk bottle. And she's like, we've been drinking your milk. It does look a little weird. I just have an empty milk. Yeah, it's road milk. I do have the empty milk bottle right next to my bed, so it did look like I was drinking milk at night with a little nipple on it.
A giant toddler.
Now I'm ready for bed, guys. It's like they never mentioned it, but it's like they were like, that's not weird, but yeah, no. So it was nice and cold still because I had brought water with me, but it was like warm by then. But I was like, oh, the cooler has the cool stuff. So I get into, and I've almost done this a million times before, but I went ahead. I had already filled up. I went in, and then I just went and I locked up. Oh, and I went to the bathroom. I locked my car, went to the bathroom. I think you might know where this is going. And then I came back out. I was like, I'm thirsty as hell, and I'm going to see what the cooler is all about. So I pop open my trunk. I set things down, and then I grab the water. I drink it. It's really good. It's still cold. Awesome. And I'm like, I don't know. It makes my mind just go blank. And I just put it back. I just shut the door, shut the trunk. The key's still in the trunk. And I do have a spare key, but they're both in the trunk.
And how far away from home are you?
Plenty. I'm in Mississippi. So
my God.
And it's funny, this gas station is called like the Kangaroo Court or something like that. I don't know. It's like Kangaroo something. I don't know why I remember that, but there's a lot of kangaroo connections. I've been seeing kangaroos everywhere, like Lucy's. We were watching Auntie Donna.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wait, Lucy's?
Yeah, I think they're
Outside.
there's like a kangaroo at least in the logo. That's what I noticed. But yeah.
Forgot something there too. I think
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll talk about that later. Teaser. I forgot something there too. But yeah, close it. Boom. I kind of think, and then I just start slapping my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's Jover. Because I was gonna say I still had about 5 hours to go. And I was going to only be here, get here at about when I did, like 9:30. I thought maybe I could get there at like 9. At first, I was saying 7 or 8. Then I'm like, I think it's going to be more like 9. And then
it's like an Amazon package.
Yeah,
you just see it slowly push the goals.
It's coming back. And so then it's like, and I was making like 9:20 at that point. I was like, I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. And it's just like close. I'm like, I'm not getting there. I'm going to blow a bunch of money. I'm done. I'm not gonna get there until 12. I got to call an unlock service. I don't know what I got to do, but it's gonna be midnight or later, which probably wouldn't have been that bad either because 9:30 wasn't that bad. Spoilers, I guess, for the rest of the story. But no. So I'm like, well, at least I had my phone. That was nice. Could you imagine? So I'm looking and I'm like, I think I have an app for like roadside service. I don't know. I'm like texting my dad. I'm like, I think, don't we have like some sort of roadside service? They're like, you know what? You have to not call, but you have to like just go up to the cashier and be like, do you have a number for like an unlock service? Something like that. I'm like in and out. I'm kind of just like, okay. And then eventually say, yeah, I guess I just got to like see if they have a number for a guy. And I'm like, I got in line. It's behind 2 other like people. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting there. And then I just glance over at someone at the, I don't know, donut. There's like a different line for food or something. And there's this sheriff getting some donuts, I guess. Okay. and he's just finishing up and I'm still waiting. And he just turns around and he would turn around right at me. And I'm just like, and I just kind of, I don't know. And I should mention, he's a nice, a big burly black guy. Oh. He's a little older, but he has kind eyes, and I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hello. Do you think you could help me real quick? And I didn't ask him to do anything. I just like, do you know how I could maybe call like a, some sort of unlock service? Like I locked my keys in my car. I'm screwed. and he's just like, oh, I don't know. He's not much. He wasn't much for words. He wasn't a talker. Right. And he just kind of like, okay, all right. And then he's like, just give me a second. Just wait a minute. And which one is it? And incidentally, he did park right next to my car on the other side of the of the tank or the, what do you call it? The gas pumps. Yeah. The what? The nozzles?
The grass dispensers? The vending machine?
Yeah, those things. And yeah, so he just happened to be there. And then so I was waiting there. He had to get something. He was doing something because I was like, oh yeah, it's just out here. He was at one of the pumps. And so I just waited by my car because he said, just a minute. And so, so I'm just kind of waiting there, and eventually he comes out. I don't know what he had to do exactly, but he comes out, and as he's coming toward me, I'm like, I apologize for interrupting your lunch. But no, he just gets into the bag, and he takes out his equipment. It's like a wedge or you know what I mean? What?
Oh, I was thinking of the window pump that pumps the.
That could work. That could work, but no, it's like a wedge, just a triangle that he jammed into my door. Cracked it a little bit, and then kind of uses the hanger to.
Nice.
And the alarm starts going off, and it's open, and I'm just like, oh, I really appreciate it, and I'm like rushing to like unlock because I have a weird thing where I have to like press like up or down, like there's this weird little mechanism you press it down for the gas. Thing, okay. And then or up for the trunk. So I'm like, I'm pressing it up and down. I'm like, oh shit, because I'm like almost panicking. And then I closed the door, and then I was like, oh shit, I didn't actually open it, but it was unlocked, obviously. So I'm still like fucking up and everything. So I finally like get the trunk, and I'm like, oh, there's my key, and I like see the key, and then I know I have a spare key too, and obviously I get that and everything. And by that time, he's like already like back in his
Oh my God.
and I don't know. I finally get the alarm to stop,
Mhm.
and then he's only just then like about to pull away, and I just had to like wave and be like, "I thank you so much."
Oh my God.
So all in all, I don't know how clear that story was, but all in all, I probably only wasted like 15 or 20 minutes with that shit.
Oh, nice.
that's
Isn't that
pretty
insane?
good. Yeah.
And by that, it was like I was like slated to get there at like 9:25, and I think I ended up getting there at like 9:40
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or so. I mean, that's what my time kept saying.
Okay.
So that was so what I was excited to say was yeah Brandon, a black guy broke into my car
And it worked out.
and I was happy.
And I said thank you.
Sometimes we break into things to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
I was happy to see a black man break into my car. It was an amazing experience, and I love it.
And I'd love to have it happen.
Yes, I do.
So if anybody black or any like
Yeah,
break into my
Latino,
car
Asian,
going forward, go ahead.
please break into my car. Equal opportunity. I mean, I'm sure white guys have broken into my car, including me.
Did he ask for like any identification?
Dude,
or
it
anything?
was nothing.
He's just
I think
like-
that's the Mississippi. He was a good old boy. I don't know.
Southern hospitality.
he saw me. He's just like this. I don't know. Or he saw the Illinois place. He's like, no,
This
Midwesterner is coming
Right.
down here.
This white boy.
Yeah, this white boy is from Chicago, and those are Illinois plates. With a Chicago Cubs license plate
Oh,
frame.
yeah.
He's like, oh no, this is you.
And like,
He's like, I'm gonna do this
Oh.
quick. I want you to get out.
especially, I think what did it was especially after I said, I apologize for interrupting your lunch.
Yeah.
Like, and I probably had the most Chicago accent. I probably like, hey there, thank you, guy. Like, sorry for interrupting your lunch there, guy.
Yes, you're
I really
obvious.
appreciate it. Go Beers.
He's like, all right, now go
Yeah.
and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he asked for nothing.
It'd be funny if he was like a Seahawks Cardinals fan. He's like, oh, let me get this open. Breaks her.
Breaks window.
Breaks her.
Well,
Break
yeah.
the window that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Just for your window.
It's like,
There you go.
I gotta get your keys to this headlight.
And that's what I'm. Yeah, he could have like probably popped the trunk or something. I don't know. Like if he asked me, or where it was, but it's like, I think that was just easier. Just shint it open or whatever the hell, and get the clothes hanger in there. I guess it was more than a clothes hanger, but that's what I was seeing.
That's
He
pretty
was
cool.
getting it open.
It's amazing how easy it is to get in the cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is now a podcast about stealing cars.
Yeah. Tricks and tips.
So definitely don't
Just
steal.
pretend you're in trouble, and if you see a cop, just be like, "Ah, that's my
Def-
car."
I will.
This one's mine. I
That's
swear.
what I'm saying. This
Brandon, where
Lamborghini.
did our rental
Just-
come from?
Just
Don't worry, just know the rate was real low.
Just don't be stealing 69 Mustangs from Keanu Reeves.
That's true, yeah.
But you brought something else in your cooler, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, did you want to get into that too?
Yeah.
I mean, that was my story. That was to warm us up. You know, I guess this doesn't really fit with any of the themes, but like, I guess one day we'll do a Chicago episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
But before we do that, I figured since we were all together, and some people might know this, but I guess I could kind of explain
Mhm.
Chicago culture a little bit here, if you're interested.
You'll be our tour guide right now.
Yeah, the tour guide.
Wow.
It is funny how this happened. I honestly I should have done more research, but it's really not that long of a tradition. Back in like 2010 or so, somebody noticed and started like a Facebook group about a particular liqueur that an old style. Old style is the other part of it, but like a really old is it Swedish? I don't know. I still forget, but it's like a liqueur that's been around for a long time called Malort.
Okay.
And someone decided to start kind of a meme page about it on Facebook and try to make it into a bit of a Chicago tradition. And it's really stuck. And it's something that I love to introduce people to. It is a botanical kind of liqueur, and it has very distinct and unique taste. In fact, I can read the bottle.
Okay.
Nah,
I think that's a good way to do it.
It's a pretty bottle.
It
It
does
is
look
actually really
good.
cool.
Yeah, Jepson's Malort
Ooh.
has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers, which I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean.
Alcoholics?
Yes.
It's savored by alcoholics.
And you shouldn't drink it if you're pregnant. Jepson, the really old school bottles, that's cool because I think they have a museum. They used to actually put like whatever plants there are in there. Like, the botanical taste came from like actual wormwood. That's what it is. So yeah, do you know if you know what wormwood tastes or smells like? That's kind of, I think, the main flavor here, and it's disgusting.
Okay.
Perfect. And I did bring old style so we could do a Chicago handshake, but we drank it all.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's okay. Yeah, because I just wanted, you can imagine, you already know what an old style tastes like. Well, at least two of you do. I know that Legion really liked the old style.
Yeah.
It actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy to hear that because,
I'm glad we drank the good part of the drink.
Yeah, so we can get on the bad one.
Just imagine having a really good drink after this.
Okay.
But no, I just thought it'd be fun.
Orange juice.
Yeah, it's funny because I have a cousin that likes it too, and like every Christmas we just do Malort shots like together. He was really jealous. I guess I should have brought the box too. He was really jealous last night
when he was here.
Yeah, when he was here
visiting him.
Last Christmas when because I had gotten a Malort gift set with an ornament, a Christmas ornament in it.
Cool.
And it's called a Malornament. and and he was like so jealous. He was on the tree because we had Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And he was looking at it. He's like, I need to go to wherever you got that. And because we'll do like drinking games, and he'll just start chanting, "Shout him a Lord, shout him a Lord, shout him a Lord." And it's like, Jesus, I think this guy likes Malort more than I do.
Yikes.
Which is crazy because I like it, and when I say I like it, I mean I hate it, but a little less than a lot of people. So
can't wait to try it.
Just building this up.
I know.
And so excited.
I know. Honestly, it'll be disappointing. But it's a funny meme. It's a funny meme, and you can play into it, and it's fun. And honestly, if you go to Chicago and you order a shot of Malort, a lot of people like to do that with their out of town friends.
Okay.
Order them a shot of Malort at a bar. Just kind of a fun thing. Obviously, with an old style, it's called a Chicago handshake.
Okay.
So pretend you're having a Chicago or old style afterwards, and then we can pretend we had a Chicago handshake.
Right.
And then whenever you come to Chicago, we'll do it for real.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So this is the point where I guess we taste it, and they can give you their live reviews.
All right,
Yeah.
Brennan.
We all have it in our little
Me.
You're taking
cups that we have from the hotel.
Yeah, so
little
hotel cups.
Little coffee cup.
This is definitely the best way to do it, I guess.
Describe the smell for everybody.
Yes, describe the smell.
It smells like tequila whiskey. I don't
I
know.
don't know what he's talking about when he says that, but okay.
It smells like a perfume.
Yeah?
Just an old perfume that's been sitting out in the sun.
I think that's what it also tastes like.
Should we do this one by one to get reactions?
Let's say, okay, let's try.
All right, Legion.
All right, Legion.
The aftertaste is the worst part.
That is tire fire.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, that aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that, man? Oh, fucking hell.
But they say the second shot goes down better.
It's smooth. It's just like, what the fuck is that?
I know,
man?
but I mean, even the taste is better.
It tastes like someone did spray like Axe body spray in my mouth directly at the end.
All right.
All right, Alyssa.
I need my water.
That is, it's hot and gross.
Oh, after those two reactions, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay, we're not going together.
All right.
We
Moral
do all
support.
of it?
You do as much as you want. I'll do all of mine.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. The face.
Oh.
Oh, god damn. I still taste it.
He has the best reaction so far. I mean, the The most likable one.
I would not put the word like.
The most positive one. Oh yeah, I should.
That is weird.
I hate it.
I can still taste it,
There's
man.
more in there, but it's gonna.
It's
Mhm.
we'll let it
Go
breathe.
ahead and say, maybe it needs to aerate some more.
Hey, I had the same reaction when I first drank it, and I can't get enough of it now.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
It grows on you, I promise.
Does it really?
Oh, except maybe for Alyssa.
I can still taste it right
Yeah,
now.
because I like the Lagavulin, like the Ron Swanson, like Tire Fire
Mhm.
whiskey. I think
Okay.
that's good actually.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it, 'cause
Mhm.
like how
Mhm.
hard it is.
Oh my
I
Which
like
is
that. This one, it's kind of a little rough at the end,
Hey,
man.
imagine washing it down with an old style.
I just want the
I
old
did.
style.
I was gonna bring the Modelo, but I guess I should have.
that is so. You could start your car with that.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what.
Clean some wounds with that.
Mhm.
See, this is
No.
where the jokes start.
Get
Go
the
ahead.
varnish off.
My car would have pissed that out.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. That was my sadistic pleasure just now.
Mhm.
The bite at the back center of my
Yeah.
tongue is just
Yeah, it's
Yup, it
crazy.
sits right back there, and it mellows out. Mm-hmm. It
Mhm.
sticks there, and it's.
Like I need a tongue scraper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like I could just scrape that off of my tongue.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to Cafe de Mon and like get some donuts to get
Yeah,
this
it's
out.
powdered sugar.
I see.
Oh my God.
Here's another thing. I do a lot of shots of Malort when like a Chicago team does something good, like the
Mm.
Blackhawks. So I
Yeah.
associate it with the Blackhawks doing good, or
With
the
like,
Cubs, or
with
the
like
Bears.
good things, you're like
Yeah.
Pavloing
So-
yourself.
yes, I am.
like
Right,
I like
yeah.
it actually.
Mhm. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And maybe if you ever come to Chicago, you'll remember the good times we've had now.
Mhm.
And when I give you a shot of Malort and you drink it, as you will,
we're like in the Irish Chicago bar.
Yep.
We're like, yeah.
Yep.
Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, Will you face that way?
Yeah, the plants behind me are dead.
Yeah. Just burns to the floor like an alien, like a
Yeah.
blood.
See how much joy it brings people? People laugh,
my
people
God.
cry. You know,
Yeah.
it's the
People
range of
throw up.
It's like
I
a
can feel it in my stomach.
Yep.
yeah, I can.
It's
too.
My
worth
stomach is empty, by the way. It's-
Yeah, we're filming, not filming. We're recording this like in the morning right now. So.
In the morning in the hotel, I'm sitting in my bed under a blanket talking to these guys. I have not eaten. This is a recipe for disaster.
I mean, hey, I warned you.
To be fair, like even though the food's been really good and doesn't taste bad, like it's always been like this kind of afterwards.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the price you pay for being down here.
Yeah, because it's just like they do use a lot of seasoning.
They
They
Yeah.
do.
It's
Everything
great. We
is
love
very
it.
Concentrated. It tastes amazing.
It does.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're not used to it,
Yeah.
your gut is like letting you know, like, hey,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're gonna have a talk later,
Mhm.
and it's not gonna be a nice one.
Yeah, like
Yep.
on deck, I have the flushable wet wipes because I am in the bathroom a lot. The food is amazing. It's just my stomach cannot handle it for some
Because
reason.
everything either has like spicy stuff or it's fried.
Or it's fried.
Or both.
Or both.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm surprised I've been holding up. Like, if you looking at me, you wouldn't think I would have an iron stomach. Well, like, I feel like I haven't had a good. My stomach's been kind of weird sometimes, but on this trip, I've been feeling pretty good.
Ugh.
We gotta
Pretty
crank it
regular?
for you then. We
What?
got a habanero crank it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should. We
we
should
gotta
go to.
pump it up.
We could. Let's
I'm
do
gonna tell
it.
you right now, if you take shots of that on the regular,
Oh,
this
my
Cajun
God.
food is nothing.
I know it helps. I guess I'll take
Wait,
another.
Oh
one.
my God!
I
this
can't
Oh
believe he's
my
going for
God.
another one. Audio
Yeah.
listeners, he's going for another shot more.
Ugh.
It's a decent shot too.
Oh yeah, maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
That's insane. But you know what's funny? The only food that really hasn't upset my stomach is the Mexican food.
Felipe's?
Felipe.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to them. What street are they on? They have one
We have one on your street, Peter Street,
on Peter.
Oh, you own that one?
and then
I own that one.
and then I don't remember what street it was on when we went last
I
night.
can't remember, but
Yeah, I went to like an
man,
outlet mall, right?
Yeah, it was in an outlet.
Yeah.
I can't remember what street it was on.
and we were unsure because we're like, oh, this is Louisiana. It's different from California. You know, the Mexican food's not going to be that good. It's killer.
It's
It is
pretty good.
on point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
The sauce is great. Like they
Carnitas is really
carnitas
good.
were
Yeah.
done very well.
We're not that far from Mexico here.
Yeah, so
Not too crazy. Yeah, not too crazy.
Like if I want to feel like, okay, I don't want a stomachache, I want to feel like I'm at home. Like we went down there last night, we ate, and I was fine. I didn't have a stomachache. So
Yeah. Usually think it's the opposite though, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Right.
there's like a lot of cheese in those foods, right?
Yeah.
I think
And
those
the guac might not always be fresh, so you feel like it might be coming, but it's pretty
I
good.
feel like those black beans cleaned me out this morning pretty well.
Yeah, we know. We heard.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, there's a good excuse. It's like, hey guys, it's the burrito. Yeah. And thank you, Alyssa, for giving me the dairy pill that I gave you because I had a strawberry shake and that was delicious and no problems there. I don't think. I mean, it would hurt a lot more. My stomach didn't hurt. That was the important part.
Yeah, Granddad came in clutch when he came down to Louisiana. He brought Amara and I some lactate pills, and last night he wanted a milkshake. He thought, let me get some.
I didn't bring them myself because I'm stupid.
Yeah, they're coming in clutch. But it is so funny, like the contrast of traveling, in your 20s to your 30s. Like in my 20s, I wouldn't have thought to bring Pepto and Aleve and Lactate and
Or a charger.
or a charger even, yeah, or extra shoes that might be comfortable. I wasn't thinking about my comfort at all. But now I'm like, I got a full pharmacy in here. Like anything you might need.
That's good. Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I'm pretty used to traveling, but I still pride myself in being able to travel light. I can usually fit everything. But I'm just not very organized. Like I'll fit everything like that I need and it'll be fine. But it's all in like one pocket. Yeah. And then I'll just be fishing around for 7 hours looking for whatever I need.
Yeah.
But I usually come pretty prepared for most things, except none of us remembered a nail clipper.
Yeah. Of all the things. And my tweezers.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you're pretty good about bringing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The rounded
But
ones.
you know what? Yeah,
The rounded.
really nice ones now.
I did. Now I have my new Red One ones.
The rounded ones.
The rounded ones.
The ones that
The ones that we weren't really in the picture. That I sent you.
In Walmart, like, what the fuck is she talking about?
We were
all three of us were standing there like,
riffing.
what's she talking about?
Yeah, send 3 guys to Walmart to get you tweezers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me and the kids were at the hotel. I was like, the round ones. Those.
No, you just said the rounded ones, and we had no idea what you meant.
Yeah.
Rounded handle,
And
rounded
it was the one set of tweezers that was like 3/4 of the box was cut out of the picture, so we're not even thinking of that one. We're looking at the other ones. We're like, does she mean the end on the round? Well, the red one. I'm all, what red one? And then I'm all, oh, the one that's not actually in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
The pixel, that one, the pixel of that one.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes I'll never get back.
Yeah, you know what my tweezers look like. You've been buying them for me.
You didn't memorize her tweezer shape, you idiot?
I don't use the other ones.
All right, guys, it's been nice being on.
Well, down to 3 again.
Log out. Just kidding. No, I probably should have known. But.
No, I get it. No, that was fun. That was a funny little
side quest.
vignette. Yeah, side quest.
You guys got a little glimpse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Plus 100 XP.
This is the second vacation that Aqua and Legion have been on with us, where Brandon is included. But this is the first vacation that Aqua has, or actually everybody has been with my family.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time Aqua has met Hattie, but you guys are really seeing like the family unit on vacation.
The whole dynamic.
The whole dynamic.
Different personalities. And,
Yeah, Alyssa in mom mode.
Yes.
Yup.
Yeah, that's true. That's the first time that it's been legit mom mode.
And
yeah.
it's a constant stop arguing, stop doing that. Making Amara and Aqua, really.
Actually, there's been more of them arguing.
We have a
between her and Hattie.
we have a conflicting kind of what do you call that? A bit of a
Conflicting personality.
yeah.
Oh.
No, it's like we gel, but we also argue.
Yeah, they gel
They
and
get
argue.
along.
They're like siblings. Like ever since she was 12, 13
Yeah, it
years
was like
old when
12.
I
Yeah.
first brought her to this
Yeah.
one. Yeah, constant bickering. It just evolves now that she's getting older.
Yeah.
It's almost like Aqua is like an older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have those arguments, and you're just sitting there going, you guys are arguing over something really dumb.
Wasn't the Jenny Nicholson video about the Star Wars
Yeah,
hotel?
the Star Wars Jay Nicholson feud.
Most random thing to be arguing about.
I me and Brad just turn up the music.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, I find it fun. I never had siblings, so it's nice. It's fun.
Exactly. That's what's crazy too. Legion, Aqua, Brandon, a trio of only children.
Look at us.
Mhm, yeah.
What is happening here?
We got lucky. We got all the attention
Yeah.
Yeah.
in our youth.
Yep, it was pretty nice.
You us. It continues to be.
Yeah. You guys reap the benefits.
Yeah, now none of the
My
attention.
dad, my dad always reminds me. He's like, "If you had a sibling, you wouldn't get any of this shit that you got now." I'm just like, "You right, you right."
You right, Dad. You right.
Yeah, you right, Pop. You speaking
Hey, what else do you need? Need your car wash?
We had talked about that too, not that long ago. Like everybody's experience being an only child. Like for Brandon, like it didn't matter. He wasn't really getting too many rewards, but he was more like a houseboy.
Like,
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite say that.
Alyssa can
love
say
it.
that. Well, okay,
Crazy.
maybe she can.
Yeah.
I did have quite the long chore.
That's what your uncle said.
Okay, well then I guess I was a houseboy. But anyways,
That was a repeat. That wasn't my
Oh,
uncle.
okay.
That was a quote. You should have said,
I did-
and I quote.
I did forget about that when we visited my uncle.
You did say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my chore list was probably longer than most kids, and like I never had the newest anything, so it was like, oh, the PS2 came out. Guess what Brandon got? A PS1.
Just one generation behind,
I
so
was
they can.
always one generation behind, and it was always I got that system from my uncle who had just bought the newest system, and then he would give me his old system because he was like, I know you're like probably still in the 90s. I'm gonna bring you up a little bit.
Still in the cartridge era.
Yeah, still blowing out the cartridges.
We moved on to CDs now. You don't have to do that anymore.
Newfangled CDs.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and I had a lot of chores to do.
Yeah,
It's the whole
but
thing.
not only that, your mom designed the chore list on the computer, had them printed out weekly.
Yeah, and, okay, so like Hattie and Amara, once they had hit the chore era, like they were complaining about having like 2 chores that they had to do like a week. And I told them, I was like, I wish that I could find the chore list that I had when I was a kid, when I was like probably from 9 till I moved out. But finally, I think what was it, maybe 2 years ago or something like that,
Yeah.
my mom found
Yeah.
one and she gave it to us and we showed them and they were like, oh, so this is what you did for the month? And I was like, this was every week.
This was before noon.
they're like, this is what everybody did, right? Like you, your mom and dad.
No.
I was like, this is what
Weird.
I did. I was like, they went to work and stuff. I was at work 24/7.
Yeah, washing the dishes, mowing the lawn. I am not kidding. Like it was. He was really
It's like Major Payne. I had a full-time job when I was 6.
Basically,
So
by the
relevant.
time I was 9, I had a full-time job.
And that's where that came from. Because when we were in Texas visiting his uncle, he was explaining this to me, and he was like, he would call Brandon's dad and be like, "You guys are a little hard on Brandon."
Well, no.
It's just like he's like, yeah, he was like their own personal, like
And to
he
me,
was
like,
doing it.
so we visit my uncle and he says that and we were talking about it. And I'm sitting there like, because, I just,
He's like, it wasn't that bad.
that was how life was for me. So I'm sitting there like, okay, well, that was fine.
This is just my living.
And then he's talking about that, and I'm all,
Oh
You know
my
what? Now that I'm thinking back to it, none of my friends had chore lists like that.
god.
I was
They
like,
also didn't wear a uniform with the name embroidered on the front.
it didn't say Brandon on their coveralls.
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
About how much like things were there on the list?
Probably like 12, 15 things.
15
Something
things.
like that. Ranging from washing all the cars to the full yard front and back. My parents don't have a small yard front
Yeah.
or back.
Mm.
Then cleaning up inside, sorting clothes for the laundry, whatever other extra yard work needed to be done, got put on my plate.
Trash, recycling,
Trash, recycling, all that kind of stuff.
cats.
cats I took care of, sweeping the gutters, and my parents are like, if you see stuff in the neighbor's gutters, get that too. So
No way. My parents live on a cul-de-sac. I'd end up at like the end of the cul-de-sac. So I'm like,
or stuff.
Going to the next neighborhood.
It can never end. I mean,
like a street sweep, bro.
And all the neighbors on this cul-de-sac are elderly, and so Brandon,
I would help them out.
Yeah, he would help them out, and they're all really nice.
Yeah. They were like, it's not like they were sitting there like they'd see me sweeping their gutter and they'd be like, hey,
That's
get back in.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. It was like,
My neighbors were all very nice. They were all older. They'd all lived on the cul-de-sac for like 30, 40 years or something like that. But it was just like all the other kids would be playing, and I'd be like, I gotta check the oil in the lawnmower.
Yeah.
So they got used to it. It was funny when I would mow the lawn. Like I'd have my CD player or my Walkman or whatever, and I'd be singing. And for years, I thought that the lawnmower would cover up me singing. And then it wasn't until I was a grown ass man that like my neighbors actually came through at different times, and they were like, "Man, we really miss when you would mow the lawn and you'd be singing." And I'm like, "Wait, you guys can hear me?" And they were like, "Yeah."
That was either either a quiet ass mower. Or you got, but you do got a voice though, so I bet that was what it was.
Brandon's got pipes for sure.
But yeah, I had quite an extensive job.
Yeah. Maintenance man.
But I think honestly, it did in the end. It was a good thing for me.
Yeah.
Because now it's like in any job, it's just like it doesn't really bother me. I just get the job done, move on. And I think it's taking a while, but it's moving to the girls. It will move to the girls as well.
Well, the only thing
That's
that
why they have them.
I would hope goes to them, because Brandon has such a tenacity when it comes to preventative maintenance. It bleeds into every job
That's good
that he has, but it requires some critical thinking skills, and we're trying to pass that down to the girls. Like, what could make this easier, not harder? Let's just do that now, so next time it's not shitty.
Yeah.
Do the job right the first time, and if you can figure out a better way to do it, do it.
Work smarter, not harder.
Make your life easier. And that's, for their generation, I think that's going to be one of the most difficult things for kids to really figure out and understand, is that you're not always going to have the things handed to you, or somebody to hold your hand through a tough situation.
Yeah.
Like, obviously we'll always be there for our kids, but they're going to have to figure out some tough stuff.
Exactly.
And sometimes we're going to have to let them figure that out in order to teach them.
Yeah, you'll have to fail a couple of times.
Yeah,
a lot of times, actually.
I failed, we've all failed a couple of times. It sucks, but you just kind of go, oh, shoot. Guess I won't do that again.
Yeah.
And you move on. So
We're a parenting podcast now.
Yeah, shit, Brandon and I have been co-parenting for almost 13 years now.
Yeah, in
September, so.
How cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your guys' childhood like? How was it in Hawaii?
How was it in Hawaii? So I didn't have the most extensive chore list, honestly, but I will admit though, like at some chores I had like weaponized incompetence. So I just know how to do this. I just don't know how.
Oh my God.
I thought I was bad.
What is broom?
Why is there like a hairbrush on the bottom of this stick?
That sock has been there for like a week.
No. Yeah, it was like, cause my mom was a single mom, right? My parents got divorced super early on, so it kind of like fell on me whenever she was like away to like maintain stuff. So that's where I kind of learned my like work ethic, and it kind of shows up like when I was like doing my food service job for like 13 years up until now. It's just like, oh, I got to be like helpful in some way, because I can't like leave the responsibility to all one person. So for me, it's like less about like building up like a tolerance like in a work method, and more of just being helpful to people, and I guess to myself as well. But whenever I wasn't doing chores, to the beach, man, hang out with friends, man.
Hell yeah. Same, honestly.
I drove several hours to the beach.
Yeah, we take the bus like for half an hour to like whatever beach. It was like amazing, and like back then, like the roads weren't as cluttered. I feel like Hawaii was built with like the fact that like there's only going to be like 10,000 cars on the road. That's it. But like now it's just super packed.
Way too many.
Yeah, there's way too many. There's like almost 2 million people on that tiny island.
Wow.
So
It's like sinking.
Wait a minute. It's too heavy. It's like the elevator. It's like reached capacity. It's like, oh fuck, it's over now. But yeah, like Hawaii's always been expensive. Like even as a kid, it was pretty expensive. So I kind of had to like build like, oh, I have to like work to afford anything. Like especially like with me and my mom, like we're not really well off, right? I still have to help pay bills, but it's all about like I need to help myself by working hard, and like it's worked out so far. Especially with like restaurant, like goddamn, I hated being on my feet for like 13 hours, but I built a tolerance for it,
Yeah.
That's what chores do.
Yep. Chores.
I think I only got paid like what for chores, like what 25 cents, like a chore.
Oh.
For the first part for me, it was like $10 a week. So I think that works out to about a couple cents an hour.
Yeah, probably, honestly.
And I think it ended like maybe 20. I think it was $20 a week.
Did you have to like negotiate up, change your rates?
You know my dad.
Yeah,
I had to negotiate.
Yes.
And that negotiation was tough. I had to get a lawyer. It was crazy.
Yeah, he would be like that.
Written
too.
contracts.
I could see Brandon's dad sitting at a table going over things.
Reading glasses, reading the contract.
Yes, that's how he is. Like, anywhere we go, if there's not a coupon, oh, he don't want it.
Oh,
Yes, okay. My whole childhood was like any experience was built on coupons or deals. Like,
Even when we bought carpet for our new house,
It had to be on discount.
I did my own research because if anyone knows anything about me, I'm super frugal. I'm gonna find the best.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Me too. Like, yeah.
Right, and so I did my research and I was like,
she drove all over town.
I drove all over town. And I was like, Tony, here it is. This is the carpet place that we want. He's like, call a couple more places. I call a couple more places. I give him the estimate. He goes, okay, yeah, this one, the one that I picked. Thank you. And I'm like.
And that was after she told him, like, hey, I went to these different places, And then I told him, like, hey, she took, like, almost an entire day to drive around to these places, get some prices, And he's all, go ahead and get 3 more places.
Oh my God.
And I was like, just do it.
And he told him, trust was like, when I've had to replace my windshield 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Like each time too. The last time I did it, I called 12 window places, and I got it down to $150 to replace my windshield. Like I'm not fucking around when it comes to money.
Hell yeah.
Nope. I'll always remember when I told her, because we were moving into the first house that we rented, and that was gonna actually have like grass in the yard, and I was like, we need a lawnmower. I was like, can you just find something? And she found this lawnmower for $40 that was like the best lawnmower I ever had. And like usually I would see it on the Facebook marketplace for like $100, $150, $200 if it was, brand spanking new or whatever. And she found one for $40, went out, grabbed it, changed the filter on it, changed the oil, and that thing ran like a beast. It was the best lawnmower I ever had. And this is like, whenever I get, I'm like, can you just find this? And she's like, all right. Like 30 minutes later, she's like, boom, there.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's when I had time. That's when we first got together. We were broke. We were so broke. We had the baby. No money. Like, if anything went wrong, like with the car, I'd be like, I don't know shit. I'm like, all right, let me download the schematics. Like when the air went out in the summer.
My God.
And I was just like, he said, it should be somewhere in this area. I downloaded the schematics. I'm like, okay, it could be these pieces we go to pick and pull. Get out there with our own tools, take it out of a different car.
That's impressive.
Come back, with a flashlight underneath. Oh man!
I pulled the part out, but then to get it back in, my hands were too big, and so I just told her, I was like, my hands are too big. Either we're gonna have to take this to a mechanic, or you're gonna have to do it. She leaned in there, and got under the dashboard, and she got it in there and got the screw started. We plugged it in and we were like, oh, hopefully this works, because just the part itself
if we had gone to the Lex, because I had an older Lexus at the time, the part itself, the Lexus dealership was $430.
Oh god damn, bro.
That wasn't to install either. That was just for the part.
No, not the labor.
So we got the part at Pick and Pull for under $40. And then we went, she got it started, I finished putting it in. Worked perfect after.
Cool air.
Cool air.
It worked.
When it happened, of course, she had just gotten her license, and Hattie was only maybe a year old, year and a half, or something like that. You know, and Amara was 6 or 7, something like that. So, yeah, it was like, no, we gotta have air. It's 108 outside. You know?
You guys live in the desert.
You know, she went out there. She went out to Pick and Pull first to try to get it out of the car, and then she got the lady told her the wrong kind of car, so she got kind of screwed on that one. But then we got it, but it wasn't for her because I was like sitting there going, I don't know if we're gonna be able to figure this out. And she was just like, nope, I'm downloading this. We're gonna do it.
That's awesome.
So that was when I knew we made a really good team because I think a lot of couples would have like
they would have lost their shit.
it, like got so mad.
But yeah, right. You got to ensure the throats.
We gotta start selling drugs for this.
Taking out a loan to go pay for this stupid shit. No.
So, yeah, and it's been a lot of that.
That's cool.
Now it's
it's a sweet story.
Now we're vacationing in Louisiana.
Oh well, don't try to brag too much now.
At the Hilton.
The Hilton.
The Hilton.
Oh, get ready for that one.
Yes, dude.
But Brandon's got to be on that podcast too.
Yeah, I'll have to join.
I think you can do it. You could probably share it. You could share your mic.
It's gonna be a venting podcast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What about you?
Oh, me?
When he was a youngin.
It is funny. I feel like I'm more of a speaking of like getting deals and stuff or whatever. Like I feel like I'm more like that than even my parents. Like trying to find that discount or that frugality. But like the bigger the purchase, like my dad often will like. Or mom will look for a deal for like a big purchase. Like at least I like to get like any % off. I don't really care as long as it's like, oh shit, I got instead of paying full price, I paid like just a little bit less. Like it adds up. So it's kind of. But yeah, my parents were never. I don't know. We kind of pick each other up. I never had like a huge like chore thing. I had before. We have obligations sometimes like. I really helped a lot with my grandparents' place, like my dad's parents, a lot when they were alive. They had like an estate, and when they did pass away, their estate was still in our possession. Well, his whole family, So I was the one like maintaining most of that land because they had like a few acres, like 4 or 5 acres, with like a pond in it. I was telling the swamps down here smell a lot like the pond. At my grandparents' place, which there's some weird plant that smells a lot like dang weed.
Yeah, it was just weed. Your grandparents were selling. No, that's how they afforded the 8 acres.
Right.
Their neighbors, they used to own land. They sold it decades ago, but they used to own land because they used to be a mink farm.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and they sold like the mink ranch half at like decades ago in like the 80s. And I think whoever bought that literally was growing weed on that property. I found it. But maybe that was what I was smelling, but I don't think so. It was more like in the places where I cut, and I would be like cutting, and I'd be like, that's weed. But anyway, so I would like do that. I mean, I did get paid for that, but kind of out of the estate. When I was like younger than that though, like, I would do stuff. I am a little lazy, but I'm one of those, I'm the lazy guy that tries to just do something as efficiently as possible.
Right.
So like I definitely like did things, but at the same time, like a lot of times I kind of leave it until it needed, and then like I'd do it or someone would do it. You know what I mean? It was kind of a loose thing where it's like, okay, like it's not in my way. And like if someone needs help with it, if they ask me, it's like, oh yeah, I'll like help you with that. But it was never like, oh, you need to wash the car. Like a lot of times it's like, let's just go to the car wash. Like maybe I'll go with my mom or dad somewhere. We just do it together. It's a lot of times it's just kind of cooperation like that. So I never really had an allowance. Maybe when I was a kid, like a lot of times I'd be like, I'll mow the lawn. I want a Lego.
I get Lego now.
Yeah. And you know, stuff like that, you know, like the garbage, like we just collect it on Monday. You know what I mean? Like I bring it down, you know, someone maybe goes into the bathroom if it's full, you know, it's just one of those kind of things where it's just kind of all split evenly. But yeah, no, but my parents, they spoil me. My grandparents would spoil me, especially my mom's parents, because that was their only grandchild. So it's like they would spoil the fuck out of me. And you know, my dad's parents had 8 grandkids. So I mean, they liked me, but like I don't think I was even their favorite.
Here's a bottle of Malort, Merry Christmas.
Hey, cheers.
8 years old. It's a
Yeah.
bottle of Malort.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Papa. No, I don't even know yet.
It's Malort.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, huge family on my dad's side, so you know, we all kind of, you know, he has a lot of like brothers, and he has 2 brothers and a sister. My dad, so like they'll help out if they need something done or whatever. Like they have definitely kind of a cooperative thing going. I mean, nowadays, I'm kind of talking to my childhood. Nowadays, they're a little scattered throughout the country. Not really. A couple of my uncles or one of my aunt and uncles moved up to Wisconsin. So that's kind of different because a lot of times they were staying near, you know, they were living near where they all grew up. Now a few have kind of dispersed a little bit, but no, it's still fun. Apparently later this year, they've been trying to do a siblings weekend every year, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
They're getting older and,
It's
you know,
important, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to start doing that too.
Yeah. You know, they're getting older, so they kind of go up to Wisconsin because my uncle has like a lake house up there. Or yeah, well, that's where they live now. They used to like move back and forth between, you know what I mean? Like they used to have like 2 houses, but they finally got rid of their Illinois house.
Okay.
But my parents, I think they're fine just keeping in Illinois where they've pretty much they've been since forever. Maybe one day they'll move somewhere, but I don't think they want to. They're pretty happy. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I had a really nice childhood, and yeah, probably a pretty typical only child. I mean, like I say, didn't have a lot of responsibilities. You know, it's very, very chill childhood. It's probably why I'm so lazy today. These days, I just kind of go with the flow. I figure, but I do feel like I learned a lot. Like, for instance, with the story I just told you, like I learned a lot how to handle my own problems. You know, like I knew I'm not shy. Even though I feel like I'm shy a lot. But if I have something I need to do, I will approach a black sheriff and ask him to break into my car. I will do it.
I will approach him.
Or a sheriff's deputy, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever he was, I did. I wish I got his badge number. You're like, I love this guy.
Leave him a review.
Yeah, review, 5-star review. If he stuck around, I would have. He like got right in his car. He had to like somewhere to go. He needed to eat those donuts. But no, I feel like I handle my problems really well. It's just that I don't always like. I'm not the biggest proactive guy. I'm kind of more reactive, or I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, this needs to be done. I'll get it done, and then I'm back to like, okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like I'm not gonna be like proactive and like preventing that from happening again. No, I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. I think my parents taught me well. You know, it's I think it's always different, interesting. I think those are pretty different, like, you know, experiences too. Like the wide breadth of like experiences you can get in being a single child. You know, I think it's stories you don't hear too often either. It's always, here's a story about my brothers and sisters. Like, shut up.
You hear that, Alyssa? Shut up.
Yeah, shut your yap. We'll do a siblings episode one day. It'll just be her the whole time. I'll just be in my bed sleeping during that podcast.
If you had Gary and I on,
he's hilarious. I think we need to censor him.
I said some risque things here and there.
I've heard the phone calls you've had. We would need to do a beep button.
Gary would be ridiculous. But
I mean, shit, you ask Brendan, he's been around us this whole time, and he has seen my brother and I, our relationship evolve. You know, growing up, he and I, we fought like cats and dogs, and it was bad. Like, he and I didn't really start getting close until maybe about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much right before you started school, you guys kind of
Yeah.
started actually being like
Acting like
cordial.
civil and closer. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he and I are 15 months apart, and he is my older brother, and he was a dickhead. And my mom, you know, was a single mom raising us. It was tough. You know, these two punk kids, we just did not listen. We did what we wanted.
Shut up, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. And she was a jerk too. It was a very, very tense household.
Dysfunctional.
Yeah, very dysfunctional. Our whole family's dysfunctional. But we are just now in our 30s getting to a point where everybody's sort of chilled out. We kind of keep each other in check. You know, mainly I'm the communicator in this family, and Brendan backs me up, and nobody's going to argue with Brendan. So yeah,
it's nice to have that backup.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what it's been the last few years. Is like they can try to, you know, be argumentative with me. I'll make my point, and Brendan drives that point home, and then the beef is squashed, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah, but it is nice now. Like these guys know my brother calls me every day.
Yeah.
Every day. It doesn't matter if I'm doing a podcast.
And then he hangs up.
And then he hangs up.
Because I gotta call you back. I gotta go. I'm like, you called me. What the hell?
Oh, just a second. I gotta take this.
I gotta take this. I'm like, what?
But he calls me every day. We FaceTime every night, so we can say hi to each other's cats and stuff.
You would think it would be him going like,
"Oh, say goodnight to your niece and nephew."
No,
it's the
say
cats.
goodnight to my cats.
It's the cats, yeah. And now he's gotten so he has a chicken farm, and he calls the evening his sitting down time. And so he goes out there and he sits with his chickens, and he calls me. And if the kids or his wife interrupts, he's like, on the phone.
It's my relaxation time.
yeah, and he's just like vaping, trying to chill out.
I'm relaxing.
That's exactly it. But no, our relationship is a lot better now. So like,
I try not to think about my childhood too much, just because it's so.
There's lots of reasons for that people would, and that's understandable.
Exactly.
Like we're in the healing era, so. But it's been good. Brendan's seen the evolution of it, and a lot of it was just me holding my ground. I think, like trying to.
Yeah, just not when people know what triggers you and what you know, kind of makes you go into your shell.
Mhm.
It makes it real tough to grow because anytime you go to grow, those people will put you back in that shell.
Yeah.
And so now Alyssa does not. She doesn't let that happen anymore. And so, yeah, she's way different than when we first got together. So, obviously, in good ways.
She is a bitch.
A lot better from really
In
bad.
fact-
It's still kind of bad.
In fact, this is our last vacation.
Yeah.
Well, this is our self-improvement podcast now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm calm. I think when we got together, I was quite the spitfire. But you met me when I was
Okay,
21.
Grandma. All right, Grandma, you were quite the spitfire.
Oh,
She was quite a little pistol.
Yeah. I mean, Brandon can tell you.
that I was not calm.
No, it was 0 to 100 pretty quick. With stuff that now she's kind of like, you know what?
Yeah, you just gotta let it roll off. It's like that's what I've always like. People who get really like weird about that kind of thing. It's like, isn't it just? I don't know. I just always think like, isn't it more exhausting to be so mad?
Yes.
And I think that's what she had to see.
Yeah.
She had to learn kind of from me is like, I can be super pissed off at something, but I usually try to just kind of, you know, I'll let myself feel that.
Yeah.
But shortly afterwards, I'm kind of like, and it's done.
But and he has to walk away, and I was not used to that at first because my
You have like this
past
need,
relationships,
yeah.
We're fighting.
You have this need to like go
I
back
told
to
her,
it.
like, you know, I'm never gonna like scream at you or anything like that. Like, and for me, it's like if we're having an argument or whatever, disagreeing on something, and it starts getting like, you know, more intense, whatever you want to call it. I'm just the type that I'm just like, hey, let's step away for a minute, calm down, because we're not going to solve anything being super pissed off like this. And then when I first did it, like I told her, hey, I'm going for a walk.
No.
And I started leaving the townhouse, whatever we lived in. she was just like, where are you going? She's like, we're not done talking. And I'm all, we're not talking right now. And she was just like, no. And I'm all, yeah.
So then,
like,
Puts on her hiking shoes. I'm following with you.
and then she starts following, and she's like, "This is actually really nice."
Wow, it's nice.
Opposite ends of the street.
Come back, and it was just like, we finished talking, it squashed. It was like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have
It's
to
a
be.
valuable lesson to learn.
Definitely, yeah. Communication is key.
It's key.
Except for when you're pregnant, that one was.
That was
That was
okay.
rough.
That was
Well,
rough.
I mean,
That was yeah.
that's a completely different circumstance. I mean, not that it can't be good or bad, but that's hormones right there, baby.
Yeah.
And he did exceptionally well with that too.
That's cool.
And Brendan is a saint of patience.
I mean, you guys have seen it, but yeah.
I don't know how after all this time
he's had so much patience with me and the kids.
Mhm.
Like, he's just.
Well, I'll just remind you guys, I was an only child,
Yeah.
and now I live in a house with three
That's
other women. Well,
that's
technically 4.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Now
Because it's
Ebony.
Ebony now, but 3, mainly. But so for me, it's like sometimes
You're
they're
just
all wild and out at the same
you're
time,
outnumbered.
Yes.
and I'm just like,
Mhm.
oh, let them know.
Well, yeah.
And so, yeah, so sometimes it's like, it is very over.
One of y'all on service?
Oh, no, it's fine. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
We're in a hotel room.
We're
It's gonna be fun for the audio listeners.
That's actually pretty funny. I like that. That was good. That was good.
What was I saying?
That's where we cut the podcast in half right now.
Oh yeah, just being outnumbered and just like
Should we clap?
they'll all be kind of wild and out. And, sometimes I'm just kind of like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah.
Brandon's routine when he
Yeah,
comes
that's-
home from work.
I see him sitting out in front of the house for a good 15 minutes.
That's what I was gonna say. Is you can hear how he handles all this when he sighs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what Aqua noticed.
It's like when everybody's wild and out, you usually can hear in the background you going.
We need like the Ring camera footage of just like all the side compilations.
It's just like
Do the one that
Everybody likes.
I'll just sit there and something will happen, something ridiculous, and I'll just be sitting there and I'll look at it and I'll be like, and then I just get up and deal.
Well, here we go again.
But yeah, my routine when I come home from work is like I'll pull up in front of the house and I'll put whatever music on and I'll sit there for 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't know if she's noticed this, but I'll be looking up. Like I'll have my head on the headrest and I'm just looking at the ceiling of the car.
Marvin Gaye playing in the background.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye or something, old school playing in the background. And I'm just like, and all I'm thinking is, what am I walking into?
Yep.
You're just gonna jump off a cliff and see where you land.
Yeah. It's just me and the cat in
Yeah.
the window, like
Yeah.
waving.
Like what she'll do sometimes is I'll get a message on Messenger and it's her taking a picture of me sitting in the car out front.
From the
And
window.
so I'm all, well, so we're not getting the full 15 minutes.
You're you got.
Yeah, Bobby. And so but it's just I love them all to death. So it's just
Yeah. Our friends refer to us as mom and dad.
yes,
Bro.
Yeah.
You've been my mom plenty of times.
Yes, definitely.
Well, let me put a little correction to this. All of your friends.
All of my
Okay.
all of mom and dad.
Mhm. Yeah.
None of my friends. Her friends, like we've helped a lot of them out. We'll just keep that short.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We love
We
them.
love them. They're all good people at heart. They just an interesting crew.
Okay. No, I can imagine you.
They're funny.
I imagine you walking into your house sometimes. Like, what's the meme? Was it carrying the pizzas in and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
The community, right? Community Childish Gambino with his pizza walking in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things are on fire.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, like she has her cat and she's smiling, but then like the kids are like chasing each other around.
Like, come in.
Come on.
One of them's on the ceiling fan, just spinning around.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes
Welcome home.
it do be like that.
Or I get the text on the way home, like,
so-and-so's not cooperating.
This is yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, and they know it too when he walks in after they've been screwing around all day. Here comes Ronnie, sets his stuff down. They're like, oh.
yeah, only so much that I can like hide the look on my face, like, especially if it's been a long day at work. Like I'm sure I walk in the door, I put my stuff in the same place every day, and usually if it's nothing's going on, I'm usually like, hey, how's everybody doing?
Oh, but
But
then
if
it's
it's-
so what happened?
And I'm like, and I sit there and I put it, but I'll wait till I put everything down. Because they know something's coming along.
And I go in my room.
She disappears, and then they're all in the front room.
Fade into
And
the
then
back.
Yep.
I just stand there and I'm like,
Oh, you do the
what's
thing.
going on?
You do the thing. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.
He disappears.
And I'm just like, so what's going on? And they're like, and they always say the same thing. What do you mean? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Pull the clip up, chat. Just pull it up.
Yeah. Get that instant
Can we get
replay.
that?
listen, can you get the instant
Cue it up.
I go in my room and then about 30 minutes later I get a line. Sorry. Sorry, Mom.
And then that one, scurries away like a cockroach in the light. And then the next one, yeah, I could have burned it in that better too.
I see what you guys are saying now.
Yeah.
I kind of get why Mom told me to do it that way.
I like the mumbling.
What was that last part? Speak up.
Yeah.
That's the other part of this conversation. Look.
And I'm like the stepmom in Cinderella in the bed with my cat. Like, yes, that's
I don't judge you as I see fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they do well in New Orleans if they're mumbling like that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There's a lot of mumbling around here. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. We're speaking the same exact
Excuse me?
language, but I don't.
You just run all those words together? I don't.
Yeah. You just go, nodding.
Yeah.
There's like no punctuation
No.
and like just run-on sentences. Just what it
Real
is.
slow.
And yeah.
Real slow.
And that's the thing is you would think you would be able to understand it a little easier
Yeah.
because they're not talking super fast. It's just, but between the accent and
Yeah.
the volume,
Yeah.
it's just like
Sometimes they don't understand each other. Like
Yeah.
At the tattoo shop, he's all, what? Like 3 times in the
I said I'm gonna go get some to eat.
Yeah. Oh, can you go fix the printer around for me? Wait, what? Fix the printer around for me.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. Oh, okay, all right, man, go ahead. Yeah. It's like Kirby.
But, a chat, you'll be happy to know that
we are practicing that accent thanks to the boys showing us Justin Wilson.
Well, I mean, that kind of started with Djibouti. They tried to show us that, and they got DMCA.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we've been watching on our
We're
stream.
actually going to try to acquire a fine piece of history, at least I'm going to, and that's going to be the vinyl of his stories.
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
try to find that somewhere because I think that would be hilarious.
Do you know that exists?
It was one of the commercials that
Yeah,
started
yeah.
one of the videos.
see
Oh,
that
I
one.
gotta
Yeah,
look at
It
it.
was like he was selling it on cassette and vinyl,
Oh,
like his
yeah,
stories.
so it's on cassette and
So where are you gonna try to look for it at a record shop?
Anywhere. man.
eBay,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anywhere.
something.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh yeah,
know
his
that.
stories.
He has vinyls of,
Yeah.
of his
I wonder if
stories.
someone's converted that at some point.
Oh,
Maybe.
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's a relic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like, and we're hanging around here. We know about him, and we don't see anything about him.
Yeah. But
Nothing.
he used to be big though, right? In the 80s? Like,
Yeah,
huge.
Maybe 80s and maybe early 90s.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's not going to the right
Yeah,
shop.
or maybe in
Yeah.
New Orleans he wasn't like quite the biggest hit. You know,
He's
like,
not buried in that cemetery.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not
not
royalty.
he isn't sainted or what do you call that? But yeah, he hasn't been or the saint of New Orleans.
Or something.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't a Playboy Frenchman. That's why.
Yeah, because like
That could be.
right, or like he wasn't art like Frida Kahlo or what's her name?
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah, she's a saint up here, I
I know.
guess.
She's all in the voodoo shops.
Yeah, well, because she's a saint.
Oh,
Yeah, everywhere.
okay.
Of of white magic or whatever.
I thought that was
Not-
Selma Hayek.
Yeah, I wouldn't know her. Well, there is another word, and I almost had it. Canonized, I guess.
Oh yeah.
She's
yeah.
canonized into
No,
the war.
that's how the Roman Church does
Oh,
it.
okay.
They canonize saints or
Yeah.
people, and then that's how they become
Sounds
saints.
insane.
That
Yeah.
sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sounds like some form of execution.
No, I know. It's canon, like any other story.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. You would think we would see Justin Wilson as
Somewhere.
yeah.
Somewhere.
Especially on those candles, because we learned that that's who invented it. The woman at the I guess we should save these stories, but anyway, yeah, like the lady that we saw buried at the crypt or at the thing. Yeah. And then she invented those candles that you light with the saints on them. Anyway, we'll get into that some other time. Well, that tour was a good
That
one.
podcast is going to be long.
Yeah, it'll
Long.
be split up probably even.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Like a 2-part.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
One for the hotel, one for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what other topics we have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Legion, is there anything?
Is there what kind of time we got?
We're still pretty good.
Oh, we're pretty good.
On cam.
I don't know. What else do we have? Well, I know you were saying something about. Well, were we talking about was it travel experiences? I guess we kind of already did that.
A little bit, yeah.
And like some of the worst hotels we stayed in. I mean,
Legion, man, with the packing, he was packed days before we were ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like the anti-aqua where preparation is like everything. To
well,
me.
sure, yeah.
Mhm.
Like
I can't really say anything. Alyssa packed like 75% of my stuff.
Because she knows that if she's not, first off, she knows she's not going to like what I pack to wear. So she's just every outfit that I'm going to put on, if I pack myself, she's going to be like, "Oh God, you brought that."
And it's like, what? Looks good, doesn't it? There's like 3 holes in it. It's like, I'm going to fit in both occasions. But
She says, "Oh darn it, when we're there." No.
I just throw a suitcase in the trash.
it's like you're starting new.
Yeah.
So
Little
I,
city trend.
So yeah, oh God. So so she packs my clothes, and then I'll pack like hygiene stuff, and then usually socks because she throws all my socks away, all my short socks, and then complains when I put on long socks.
Where are the socks from?
So why you gotta pull the socks all the way up? I was like, you threw away the socks. So now she didn't make a good point, and I could pull it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fold down.
I think my preparation comes back to like the parenting thing. My mom was all about like lists and stuff like that, like especially like for like air travel, right? It's like, okay, right, like write toiletries and then write everything you need: toothbrush, floss, mouthwash, everything. And I go down the list for your t-shirts and have some swimwear included, sleepwear. Well, if you shit your pants 10 times, like pack for that too.
I did forget some underwear. I did have to pick up some underwear. I don't know what happened. I had the underwear. I think I might have left it out or something. I had like 2 of them.
It's at that gas pump.
The underwear like flew out for
It's like flying away.
All over Mississippi.
Yeah, we know where Aqua went.
Yeah. They might have just the underwear though. Yeah.
It helps though. Like I don't like traveling. I like being in the place I go on.
Yeah.
I hate the traveling part. And like being organized is super like narrows you down. Like being like I was packed like a week in advance. And so like every like day I was like, oh, I forgot that. Let me write that down. Packed it in. Or anything I could that I was already using at the time.
Right.
It's like it just helps. It's
That's
everything's so streamlined.
Use that before I leave. So
Yeah, like a chargers, like toothbrush, things I'm still using. Like really helps to just be streamlined.
That's what we try to do. I made lists for us, but the difference is like if it were just me, it would be fine. But it's me and then the kids and then Brandon, mom. Yeah, like I have to make sure everybody. So I tried to get them done first. That way I can focus on me. And they don't ask me 1,000 questions, which is going to be the case no matter what. And you know, they're using the clothes that we're going to pack, so I have to wait until maybe the day before to really get everything in there. So I do the easiest one first, Hattie. Hattie's not going to complain about what clothes I put in her bag or any of that kind of stuff. I tell her, this is what you're wearing, she puts it on. So
Give it a couple years.
exactly. And luckily, before we left, Brandon's dad took her shopping, got her a brand new outfit.
Nice.
So, put all those in there. swimsuit and everything. And
Thanks, Dad.
yeah, thanks, Tony. And all her stuff is done. Okay, the morning of, we're gonna put your deodorant, toothbrush, hairbrush, your products in there. Leave it alone. And that, she had fun with that. She was like, she packed a whole skincare bag. They've been watching YouTube videos about Hotline.
Nice.
They dehydrated. They have face masks and all this. So they got all
Sophia
that.
Nagger.
Yes, and then the day that we were gonna fly, we were chugging water, drinking liquid IV. It's all right. Make sure you guys are hydrated. They were having fun with that. And then Amara, who's 17, I didn't think would really need too much help with her bag, but she did come into my room and I did help her a bit, reminding her of things to pack, things you could put in your carry-on.
When you're 18, you get no more help.
Yeah, right?
As soon as you hit that age.
She did really
She
good.
did a really good job on her.
This is kind of this is the
What's the biggest trip she's
It's
taken?
the biggest one.
That's cool.
This is the first time she's really had a chance to like, because it's for a week, so she really had to like pack and really think about what she's gonna wear.
Yeah, because the first really big trip they did was to Texas, where
That's true, yeah.
you know, but we stayed with family, so they could wash their clothes.
Yeah.
If they needed something, it was there. But this is like the big. We are far from home.
Yep.
You know?
All of us.
It is off, but yeah, I remember. Oh god, yeah. It's funny. I traveled a lot when I was younger with like my family, and we went all over the place. Although to be fair, I think the furthest we traveled, the only time I really got in a plane was to go to Disney World. But every other time we just drove around.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and it is like it's intimidating when you have never been so far from home, and like, I don't know, like, and then when I went like overseas, now that was startling. Like that feels so isolating. But like you even then you get used to it. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm the same person. I'm on the same planet, and like
they have stores. Like
yeah,
yeah.
but it's very like intimidating.
Yes.
And this like California, New Orleans, like that's huge.
Mhm.
Like I say, like to Florida, and I remember, well, my parents were there, and we were staying at like a really nice resort in Walt Disney World or whatever. So like it didn't feel like I was suffering at all.
Right.
It's bad.
Yeah, I know. It actually was fucking fire. It was awesome. I remember playing my cousin's Game Boy. I was like, holy shit! This is for some reason I didn't have a Game Boy yet. And it was just the most fun experience ever. So that was really cool because it was my whole family, like my whole extended family.
Oh, that's
And even my grandma came. God rest her soul.
Mm.
And she had a really fun time. I remember my mom was so worried that my grandma would be like wouldn't like die, but like get a heat stroke or something.
On the family trip.
Yeah, she was afraid because she was pretty old at that point. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know how old she was, but like she was getting up there, and like, but my mom was so afraid she'd be like get a heat stroke or something. But no, but she was like flying. My mom was always looking behind us for her mom, and she was always up front.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. So I guess all that to say is like, it's good to get these like trips in. That's valuable. It's very valuable because you don't want your kids like being intimidated to go somewhere like this when they
to move.
right.
I wish
Mhm.
my family would have like encouraged me to move
out of the state, when the kids were young, but everybody was so selfish. They're like, don't go. But I'm like, I remember when I went to Ireland, and of course I was by myself, so that was
startling.
So was I, yeah.
But
one of the girls that was help running the program in Ireland, she was from the States, and she was living there for a year as like an internship.
Mhm.
She was like 20 years old, and I was like, that is so cool. I was like, how was your family about you moving? She's like, they were excited for me.
Mhm.
They loved it. Now I'm getting these experiences. They super encouraged her. That's how I want to be. For my
Sure,
kids.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Like, of course it's gonna hurt me, but
Oh, yeah,
I want
right.
them to be
Yeah, my parents weren't necessarily thrilled, but like about a few things that I did to go overseas. But it's just like you have to let them go and do that.
You have this life, so you live it, do all of the things.
And we talked about it a little bit with the summer camp thing.
Yes.
Where they just grow like a little bit more independent,
Right.
like after coming back.
Right, I sent Amara to summer camp the last 3 years. This is the year she hasn't done it because we're doing this trip. But she was nervous about it at first. I was nervous about it at first, but we noticed that even just 5 days away, it really does help with independence. Like, I'm not going to be there to tell you to shower, brush your teeth, and get up to go to breakfast. Like, you got to do these things on your own, or you miss out.
Yeah.
And she's done exceptionally well with that each year.
They wanted her to come back.
Yeah, they wanted her to come and be a counselor.
Oh, wow.
That's actually perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be a good counselor.
Take me back to
Oh,
camp.
she would.
I did camp a couple times
Yeah.
when I was a kid. it was like the first year was like a shell shock. You're like, you wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, I'm
not shaking me awake earlier.
Yeah.
Pouring water on my face.
Like, I remember it was this kid RJ that was like, hey, get up.
Everyone needed breakfast.
I was like, what?
Why are you with it?
And and we said that too, like, oh, you should be a camp counselor, like they want you there, that you would be really good, that would be a good responsibility. She didn't want to be in charge of any kids.
Good for her. Good for her.
She sees you. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah,
I know.
It's funny. It's funny. I have a cousin that grew up because her mom basically ran a daycare their entire childhood. So like she grew up and she's like great at daycare, like taking care of kids.
See?
So it's a funny dichotomy. I mean, that's probably something else you have to kind of learn early.
Oh,
Yeah. And if she doesn't, I mean, I get that. And it's like, I can't do it. I'm not good with kids either.
she's numero uno. Like, I don't know how she's managed. She has a sister, but she operates like an only child. She doesn't want to have that responsibility at all.
That's why we get along.
Yeah,
exactly.
And not get along.
Even when she was little, she didn't want a baby doll. I'd be like, no, you don't want a baby. No, I don't want it.
Yeah, she'd push it away. And I'd be like,
you hurt your baby. She'd start laughing.
she did not want them.
Yeah.
That's good.
She has the receipt in hand. Let's return this.
Can you get me a
It's like a Transformer instead.
Transformers.
Yeah, I'd be like, you want to keep your baby? You want to do it now?
Ow! I was like, God.
And then my baby died.
What did you say? I don't like it that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hopefully those maternal instincts come in at some point, but man, she cares about number one.
Yeah. Same.
Which I have to say, it isn't necessarily a bad.
No, I'm fully supportive.
Because I've told them that before. I was like, one of the things that my dad did tell me that it's pretty much, aside from being a father and stuff, stuff like that, where you can't put yourself first, But it's like, generally in life, when you're on your own, you're your own person and stuff like that, you look out for number one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about everybody else. You look out for yourself. And she is going to be very good at that.
Oh, my oxygen mask first? Got it.
No problem.
Assist yourself before you sit there.
Right,
Perfect.
maybe even yours. Maybe I too.
It's like, I got to have one for backup.
Yeah.
Just in case this one runs out.
Exactly.
Takes Addie's one. Sorry. Hot swap.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I live longer with double the oxygen.
Double fisted drinkers, let me tell you. Double fisted breathers.
There's Tamara. Yeah. She's in the next room right now going,
Hey.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. I like now that the kids are older and we're able to do these vacations with a little bit more ease. Like, hey, traveling on a diaper bag, okay.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Gotta be good.
No, I mean, as chaotic as it has been and, the problems that have happened, things are pretty smooth, even despite everything.
and I'd like to, and I'll brag a bit. My kids are very well natured and they're fun to be around. They're funny. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad when I bring them on vacation with these
She's
guys.
speaking that really loudly so they can hear.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. Yeah, I don't feel bad. Like, I started bringing Amara to Twitch
Time when she was about 12, 13 years old. She got along with everyone. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like, oh God, she's bringing her kid. Like, everyone enjoys the kids.
People, I mean, from what we remember, and I guess me too, I was surprised that it was so like easy to get along and like not weird. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, Mara's always been around older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she hung out more with, adults than she did with
She
kids
grew
for a
up
long
with me.
time. Yeah, she grew up with
Yeah.
Alyssa, so it's like, for her meeting all you guys, it was like,
She's like,
just
oh.
meeting more of her
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm used to this. And it's like everybody kind of looks at her at first like, wait, you're a kid?
Dred didn't even know she was a kid at first. He thought she was older. She was like well spoken. Yeah.
That's so good. That's funny. No, it's been a nice trip so far. I mean, knock on wood.
Yeah. Nobody shit their pants 10 times.
All right.
True.
Almost.
Almost.
So much is almost.
Yeah. I did not think IBS was going to be this crazy, but here we are. I'm like 8 years old. Yeah.
No, it makes let's experience all the bathrooms of the world.
Yeah.
I know every toilet.
I've missed so many bathrooms because I don't have to go that often, so I've missed so many bathrooms.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I know.
I will say, I appreciate that every bathroom, even like public ones in the park, they're air conditioned here.
Oh,
man.
Yes.
Oh.
Like at home, if you go to the
no,
park
yeah.
bathroom, it's hot as
No,
hell.
it's a sauna. Yeah, Illinois too.
It's a sauna, but no, every bathroom here is air conditioned.
I'm like, this is nice. Even in Florida, in Disney World, we went and like it was slightly cooler than outside, but no, this one it's blasted.
Yeah.
Good for Louisiana.
Nola.
Nola.
Good for Nola.
What does Nola mean?
We'll never know.
Yeah. Somebody Google that.
Yeah, it's been really cool. Just off this trip alone, we only have a few days left, but I look forward to the next one, and like I've been thinking like, what would be cool to do next? And here comes Hattie. Let's go to Japan.
Leads us off. Yeah.
That is one of my goals. I don't know if it'll be with all of y'all, but I will get to Japan one day.
Imagine though, that would be fun.
I mean,
I'm the closest for once.
I know, right?
I am the closest.
Yeah.
I'll probably just drive.
Yeah, just drive. Yeah. That'd be crazy.
I would love to go to Japan.
I would too.
That's going to be a little ways in the future.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, we were looking at it one time. Remember
Yeah.
the houses out there?
Yeah, like right now, it's probably still going on, but like right now, like Japan's economy is tanking right now.
Oh, hell.
Well, that's good news.
Being there is really cheap for us. We can like get like a whole like 3 meals for like $10.
Yes, dude. I want to do the
Bananas.
7-Eleven thing.
Yeah.
I
They're
wanna
more
do that
famous
so
7-Elevens, right?
Yes.
Oh, remember I showed you the videos with the ramen and stuff? Like there's a fish market in Fresno that has some of that stuff that's at the convenience store, like the packets of drinks and things like that. You can buy ramen, but you can't make it there. And we tried using the mozzarella, the cheese stick to melt it into the ramen, but there's so many preservatives in America. It was just rubber. And I was like,
Turn into like
Oh, you need
rubber.
to. I think you need to go to like an actual like farmer's market.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Yeah.
saying. Like, we'll have to go and get like the real.
But, we were trying to do it like the video, and so we were just like, from the store.
Yeah, from the store.
So we put them in
Where it
there.
says like in the ingredients is like blue soda mate, like whatever the hell. Like,
Cement.
yeah, like for binding, for the keeping it together. It's like that's gonna just like.
So it's like you see them put it in this piping hot bowl of ramen and it's
Oh.
creamy and nice.
Yeah.
And then we put it into a boiling hot thing of ramen and it's like it's just
Congealing.
yeah.
like you break it up like they do, and then it just stays in that blob, but it just kind of flattens a little
You're
bit.
chewing on it like gum.
Maybe in that,
Like, wow.
I don't know. In that case, maybe Velveeta is good. I don't know
I mean,
because at least that
ramen
melts.
sounds disgusting.
It does. Well,
But we had to be authentic, and we do things like that with the kids.
We were like, oh, it's on TikTok? All right, let's try it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Sometimes
No.
it's good, and sometimes you're just like,
Mhm.
damn.
Yeah. No, I always, that's my philosophy. It's like, if it's two things that are edible, yeah, go ahead and combine them.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
But I eat anything. We've discussed this plenty of times. I'm a huge,
It's not picky.
yeah, I'm the least picky person I probably know.
I would say I'm probably on par.
Yeah.
Other than the Lord.
I'm sipping my second one.
They still are.
Breakfast. Or no, it's about brunch
That's
now,
it.
isn't it?
No,
That's
it's
what
lunch.
It's lunch.
Bottles of
I'm
Moses
hungry.
for
Yeah.
horses.
That's been one of my favorite things about the trip too, is like trying to find things to eat. Like even right now, I'm like, what are we gonna do today?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Like, is looking for different stuff, new stuff, and what they're known for, what the area is known for.
Asking the locals.
Yep. That was one of the first things that we did when we picked up a rental car. We were just like, we asked the people there, we're just like, what do you recommend?
Mm-hmm.
And she did not disappoint.
Not at all. She did
Man, she had
exceptional.
your whole spreadsheet going.
Yeah,
So
she
great.
literally had a spreadsheet highlighted
Yeah.
and categorized everything from
Beignet, po' boy, Cajun, and seafood.
Yep.
And we've tried a few things.
4 places? 3 or 4
You
places.
sent them like that, yeah.
We've really run the gamut, I think, for most of the stuff. I've had pretty much everything I've wanted. Maybe I'm still, I don't know, like
I'd like to try the Louisiana authentic barbecue.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay,
I
yeah,
would
that
like
sounds
that
good.
jambalaya I haven't
Oh,
had.
jambalaya.
And you haven't had either.
Oh,
We do have to
Oh, yeah.
figure that one out.
Well, I guess we'll be back next time when we we tell you which ones we failed to do.
Yeah.
We actually had really good sushi here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
cheap.
It was
It was really
cheap.
cheap.
Yeah.
We live
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
And
Which
that
is
was
great.
and that was an Alyssa special.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just a
delicious,
quick
I like
Google.
that.
It was delicious.
I'm Virgo.
That's what.
Yeah, that was just a quick Google. We were hungry. We were trying to
think of something sitting in the van going, all right, what do we want? And I'm like, okay, how about this? And just a random place,
Mhm.
just this little corner
It looked like you
restaurant.
just turned the house into a restaurant.
Yeah.
Which was
No
That's it.
parking.
Yeah, no parking.
Kind of the case of the last
It
time
was
we went for sushi. Like
extremely
in California.
reminiscent. Looking back,
Yeah.
the two sushi visits we've done were reminiscent.
Yeah.
Like we have this magic sushi touch here.
You're right.
Yeah. It was really good.
And
And
big portions. Like
Yeah.
the sushi rolls back at home, teeny tiny little
Aw.
hot wheels,
Yeah.
basically.
Really?
Yeah.
There's only one spot in where we are that serves good sizes, but you're paying like
Oh.
$20 a roll.
Mhm.
almost.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Here, it was like, shoot, I think $4.50 for a California roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, those are cheap. Yeah.
Some of those, and then $5.50 for like crawfish rolls, something like that. And then you get the bigger ones, and none of them broke. I don't think any of them broke like $14.
Yeah. What was the deluxe platter we got? How much was that?
$22, I think.
That'd
Very
be like
That'd be
35 down to 20.
So yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I got the 5 roll
Mm.
special or dinner or whatever it was,
$24.99.
and it came with a soup and a salad, and it was $24.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's
This
all.
would have been $100 on the roll in California.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
and yeah, I would say the prices are somewhat comparable to like where I live, but it's probably not the freshness. I mean, we're in the middle of the
Right,
country,
exactly.
Yeah.
so like I would imagine down here that I mean I don't know how much fresh fish they. I mean I don't know because like
Certain fish.
certain fish.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, but still, like they're by a coast, so I almost feel like that still gives them like a fresh access to like
Yeah.
almost any fish.
Pretty much anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know like the economics because I'm in the middle of the country. We have cheap corn and cow and beef
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I would love that.
and pork.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And a box of raisins.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you're
Any of ours has got to be able to be dried in the sun.
Yeah.
Dried
And nuts.
a fruit leather.
Fruit leather.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Well, we didn't. Anything else?
Nah, I think we're good.
You we right?
Yeah, we're good. And I'm hungry.
Sounds good.
I'm starving.
We're gonna
Sorry,
get-
chat. We gotta eat.
We gotta get some good old Cajun. I'll tell you what is it? A guarantee, some onions,
Guarantee.
some
Yeah.
vegetables.
The kids and I slept in this morning, so I have to take my beating from Legion here. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
gotta sign out.
And that's what- Cool. Well, we'll hit the outro though. Then thank you so much, everybody, for listening to Forget We Said That. I'm Relytan.
I'm Alyssa Riot.
I'm Legion Lion.
Oh, not Brandon.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody who listens to this podcast. I think we're beginning a little bit more traction in Europe. So to all the Europeans out there listening to on the
damn.
YouTube side, really appreciate that. Speaking of the YouTube side, if you don't want to leave us any suggestions, there's always that upload where you can leave in the comment section.
Smash that like.
Yeah, so smash the like button and leave us something there, or just reach out. Either way is fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.